All right, you guys let me know if you can see me here, because I'm going to stay with this. I'm going to answer the ones that are on this one, which is still blacked out for whatever bizarre reason. Let me know if you can see me. You guys can see me? Okay, great. All right, I'm going to finish the super chats on this one first. And I have quite a few to get through before I get to this new one. Okay, so the Ashmita one that I was on when it started buffering was, I think it's 70% chance that he is preoccupied with work rather than someone. There could be a lot of things going on around him, but it seems like mainly it's work. Dan X, will John stalk me since he betrayed me? Yes, it shows that he will be stalking you. Ronnie, any messages from my guides? I'm in a sad mood. Oh, sorry to hear that. But I feel you. What's the matter, baby? Okay, Archangel Gabriel, the awakening. Looking at things from a different perspective. This is good. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business adventure, important decisions or documents. Jay Allen, what does Amy want with me? What does Amy want with Jay Allen? She may be looking for some kind of a stable relationship. I'm not showing love right now, but I am showing that there is interest in her either getting to know you or building a stable relationship. So she may be kind of testing out the waters, seeing how she's feeling right now, see if she wants to move forward with something like that. She's got a genuine interest in you. Yeah, I mean, I think she's trying to decide herself what she wants, but it does show that she's got an interest in you and a stable relationship, the Three of Pentacles. Miss Rosie, what's up with A? Is it over? And when will we talk? Okay, is it over? It is not over. When will we talk? It could be within the next 2 weeks. Now I just lost my spot. There we go. I found it. A second. Where'd the chat go on this stupid ass thing? Oh my goodness. It's just going to be one of those days over here. I can see it right now. Shit. there we go. I found the live chat. Okay. Oh, man. Wait a minute. What the... Oh, man. I don't know what is going on here. I just lost the chat that I was working off of. How could that be? Or maybe because there's an ad running? No. Oh my goodness. I can't find the chat that I was just working off of. So if you sent in a super chat on the other stream, can you just send it here? And let's do something, do purple hearts. This way I know, because it's fucking Mercury. Replay. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. What a pain in the ass. Oh, you know what it is? I know it. All right, okay. Let me know if I skipped you. I think I'm back to where I was supposed to be. Not easy today. Thank God I don't actually have to go to DMV today, because that really would have been... Hopefully I don't have to go, because they're going to throw me out and have my birth certificate. VH, M the Libra come to my city, or is he going to cancel? Okay, is M coming to my city? All right, I got the old chat up for right now. I don't know how long this is going to last, but we see. I think he's coming. I don't think he's going to cancel. I don't think he's going to cancel. Jada, is Gemini or Aquarius interested in me? Is Gemini interested? The Gemini comes off as interested but undecided, and it also shows that they may have a third party around them. So there could be somebody else around them, and that could be why they're undecided. They're interested in you, but they may either be involved with somebody else, or somebody else may be into them. Let's ask about the Aquarius. I think that things will be less complicated around the Aquarius. You got a 70% chance, and I'm not seeing a third party around them right now. Lady, does my father regret being mean to me? Yes, absolutely. Susie, what are his intentions for me and him? Right now, he's not so sure. He's feeling a little bit less weighed down. He's feeling a little bit more eager to come forward, but he's not sure how much commitment he wants at this point. So he's kind of right now, you know, he's like mulling things over. I wouldn't at this point apply too much pressure to him, because I think it may send him running. I would just kind of go with the flow with him right now, because he's showing that he's kind of on the fence with things, but he's not making a total commitment just yet. So I don't want, you know, I think that too much pressure may send him away. Malika, can I get a reading for the weekend? Okay. Oh, you got some money coming in here on your end this weekend. If somebody owes you money, or if you're expecting money to come in, you can get a large payout. It looks like love may be a little bit of an issue this weekend, because the Lover's card is in reverse. Doesn't necessarily mean a fight or a breakup. It just could mean feeling a little bit let down, or a little bit like, is this it? Like, this is it? This isn't that great. But you got the Sun card here, so that should change moving into next week. PJ, did the Scorpio man really want to take advantage of me? I don't think so. I don't think they were looking to take advantage of you. I think that they may have taken advantage if you allowed them to, but I don't think that that was their intention. Marth, how does the Aries feel about us texting last night? Okay about it, but a little bit unbalanced, and a little bit like he's lost his power. Emperor, which is him, is in reverse. So it's like feeling like he's a little bit out of control, or he's not taking control of the situation like he'd like to. The High Priestess is here, which urges you to use your intuition. He may be feeling a little bit like something isn't sitting right with him, or he's not sure of something. And it has to do with his own personal power, with the Emperor being in reverse. Montu. In the near future, will I be able to launch my project in California with good success? 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, definitely. You got 2 aces, and then you also got the victory card. So yeah. Why is YouTube making the screen go black? Any idea? I just saw somebody commented that YouTube is doing it. I wonder why. I'm not using foul language, am I? Dog is snoring. Danny M. Is Isaac thinking about the female friend he went on group vacation with? Okay. I'm only getting a 33% chance that he thinks of this person, or that he's thinking of this person. I have not received any PayPals. There's nothing went into my PayPal account today. Let me just make sure, because we know Mercury's screwing shit up. No, I didn't get any PayPals today. I only got from one person who bought a private reading who I've already spoken to earlier. All right, I'm done with the old thing. I'm gonna go to the new one. Ugh. And the PayPals have to be $1.99 too, because I can't let PayPal people skip the line for less than the super chats, because it's just not fair. And I've gotten a lot of them lately that are like 60 cents. Somebody sent 10 cents yesterday. And some are $1. I mean, I'm not, like, to me, it's a donation is a donation. I don't give a shit so much about the money, but it's not fair to let somebody skip for only a couple of cents and somebody else has got to pay $2. All right, now I'm on the new one. So the first super chat that I have here is Mary Elena. What happened to my garbage? Oh my God. Somebody stole the garbage. People are sick. And you're sure that, like, it's gone. It wasn't like an animal ran off with it, right? Because there's no remnants. It's just totally gone. Oh, shit. You know what they say? I'm pretty sure that once the garbage goes out, it's no longer considered your property and people can take it. Oh, shit. I think somebody's going through your garbage. People are sick. What it does show here is that balance is going to get restored to your life. So I don't know if the person that stole the garbage is going to get caught for it, be embarrassed, and it's going to expose them for what they are. It also shows that life around you can change very quickly. So it may be something that backfires on that person. And you have an offer coming in that you're not going to be able to refuse, and no longer waiting for your ship to come in. So the garbage thief is probably going to get in trouble for this. And I don't mean in trouble by the law, but in trouble by, I think you're going to find out who it was, and the whole thing is going to get exposed. What? Can't make this shit up, what goes on. You really can't. BH, will M the Libra message me in the next 2 days? Okay. I'm not getting a percentage. I don't have any aces, but you have the 10 of Cups here, which kind of answers as a yes within the next 2 days. I don't really like to lock into exact timing, but I would say, yeah, very soon. Very soon you would be hearing from this person. All right, let me go find that list of the Miss Super Chat people. So these people that I missed are from this live, right? Not from the last one, right? Oh, you know what's happening? I can't see it on this phone. I guess because the time has gone by. Haha. Okay, as far back as I can go here is Queen of Swords. Okay, Cinnamon. I can see Cinnamon's here. What was West planning? What's West planning? What is West planning? He's undecided. He's a little bit unsure, but it's going to cost him some money, and there's going to be victory around it. So he's planning on something nice, something that's going to be memorable. It's something that's going to be expensive. He's unsure of exactly what he wants to do, but he's got ideas in his head, and they're going to be expensive, and it's going to be memorable. Okay. You know what? Let me see if I can rewind this and bring the chat back. No, I can't. Okay. So let me see. I did one for Dan X65. Was that the only one? And I can't rewind it, I know. I did one for Jada. I know I did one for Lady and Susie and Malika. Are these new ones? I just did one for Cinnamon Queen. All right, let me know. You know what? If I skipped your super chat, do it with the purple hearts. Put the purple hearts, like just on top, a couple of purple hearts so they stand out. This way I don't waste more time. And I'll just continue with this one, Susie. He can't come down because he can't smoke weed on the train. Oh, is that why? Is that the question? Is that why he won't come down? Because he can't smoke weed on the train? Let's see. I'm getting a 70% chance that's the reason, but I mean, you can't not go anywhere because you can't smoke weed on a plane either. I mean, you can't live like that. I mean, you could eat it if you needed to. Oh, don't cry. All right, I just saw one with the purple hearts. Marth, my second super chat was, says, Leo found out about me and the Aries texting, and how does he feel? I think he found out, and I think that he thinks that he's not thinking too much of it. My suggestion to you would be, if you wanted to be with, figure out who it is you want to be with, because I think that the Leo is feeling like you're all over the place, and that's why he doesn't want to get involved. Like, I think he feels like, I'm not going to get involved with somebody that spends a lot of time flirting and hanging out with other guys. So I think that if, and I don't know if this is what you're doing, but if you're using the Aries to try to make the Leo jealous, I think that it's going to backfire, because I don't think that he cares for that. If you're into the Aries, then continue with the Aries. But I get, like, the Leo gets irritated by this kind of stuff. I don't think he finds it to be, I don't think it's helping. I think it's making matters worse. If you don't want to be with the Leo, then who cares what he thinks? You continue doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then it doesn't matter. But it depends who you want to be with. I saw another purple. Darby. Will my Libra Joseph be back with me soon? I believe so. I would say over the next couple of months. Okay, the what is Wes planning? I think I said that he's got something expensive in mind, but he's unsure of which one he's going to do. Or he's got a couple of ideas in his head. They're all going to cost a lot of money, but he's not sure which one he's going to do just yet. Okay, I'm still going to keep my eye out for the purple hearts, but I'm going to continue down this one. Susie, he can't come down because he can't. Oh, I did that one. His van works. Van has a tracer fitted now. I don't know what that means. His van is, oh, he doesn't, I'm not, can you just clarify that? Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. All right, amorous. Is Michael toxic? Okay. Is Michael toxic? No, I'm only getting 33% chance, which to me would mean that, oh, I'll check PayPal again, hang on. Would mean that he has his moments, but overall he's not. Let me check PayPal. Yeah, I haven't received any PayPals today. Not yet. Just from one person that booked a private reading. Christy, how is Avery feeling about her health? Okay. How is Avery feeling about her health? Okay, 70% chance she's feeling okay about it, but she might have some kind of issue or something that's bothering her because the Three of Cups would be in reverse. Normally, the Three of Cups could indicate a third party's involvement, but being that we're asking a health question, upright would be celebration. In reverse, I would say that there's an issue or something that she's concerned about that either isn't sitting right with her or that she's a little worried about. But 70% chance she's feeling okay about it, which would mean to me that she's probably feeling something like, I have this health concern or I have this health issue, but it's something that I could live with or I can deal with if I take control of it. 70% chance is much higher than her feeling that it's weaker. You know what I mean? Okay, I missed Queen of Swords, Lovely L. Okay, let me go back up. You know what? I can't see Queen anymore. If someone can post Queen for me, and I don't think I can see L anymore either. And I'll do Ashmita, and then I'll go to the purple ones. When will RJ and I meet? I think this spring. Okay, Queen. What can I expect from Jose and how he's feeling? And does me being spiritual scare George? Okay, so let's ask the first one. What can we expect from Jose? Use your intuition with Jose. Whatever your intuition is saying, you're spot on. But it looks like you breathe a sigh of relief around your situation with Jose. So whatever you want from him, you would be able to get. So let's just say, for example, you wanted to be in a relationship with him. With the Nine of Swords, of Wands would indicate that you could get your wish, or you would feel relieved, like you're almost there. If you wanted him to screw off with the Nine of Wands, it would indicate that you're going to be feeling relieved. He'll go take a hike. So whatever you want with him, you have the Magician here too. You can manifest it. So you got some control over the situation with Jose. Now let's see. Is George intimidated or scared by the fact that Queen is spiritual? He's not petrified, but he is a little scared. He is a little unnerved by it. Like he sometimes feels like you have a lot of power and that, you know, you could use it on him. Or that, you know, I don't know if he could like logically think this, but like feeling like your guides would be after him, or you would have spiritual forces working against him, or working for you against him, that kind of thing. But it's almost like something that would run through his mind that he would kind of laugh it off, like he was being silly. I'm looking for Purple Heart people here. Did that one. L. Will Daryl, the Leo, and I date again? Okay. %70 chance you will date again. You might not right away because the Nine of Wands was in reverse. So it could either be at a standstill, or it could just take a little bit of time before you guys get back there. Inez, my dad says if I ask him today for traveling. Well, my dad say yes if I ask him today for traveling in March. Okay. I think so. Yeah, you got 2 aces, but you also got the Sun card. So I think so, yeah. I'm going to check PayPal again. Somebody sent a PayPal. I got 2 PayPals. Lauren, and I think this one is AJ. Okay. How am I doing on the list of missed people? I can't believe somebody stole your garbage. I just can't. Oh, I'm back on track? Oh, good. I thought it was going to take me a lot longer than that. I'm looking for Lauren, and I'm looking for AJ. Maybe I got to go down more. Dog snoring. Lauren, is he coming back? Okay, is he coming back? Is he coming back? I think he's coming back. Yes, I do. AJ, General. You know, that's the double-edged sword about these people that are coming back. Because, you know, not that it gives you false hope, because if the person's coming back, they're coming back. But when you're told, no, they're not coming back, move on with your life, someone else is coming in, at least you can kind of pull yourself up by the bootstraps. It's almost kind of worse when you hear that the person is coming back, and then you kind of feel like you're in this holding pattern. AJ, General. Okay, you got some money coming in around you. Oh, no, sorry. This is no longer feeling like you put in a whole lot of effort and not seeing a payoff. So this is like finally being paid off. Like you finally paid your dues and life is starting to move forward. There may be an offer around you that you're not going to be able to refuse. There's an air sign around you, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, that may be coming in with some fun, adventurous, spontaneous, carefree times. And that may just be a friend that you have a lot of fun with. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. But you have a spiritual connection coming in with somebody from your past. Use your intuition when dealing with them, but also be prepared that the sword cuts both ways. So there may be, you know, like you may be happy to be back with this person or to be spending time with this person, but on the other hand, you may be feeling like maybe this isn't the best place for you to be. There's a double-edged sword there. It also could be, too, that when this person shows up, you have to lay down the law with them and you have to enforce the law in order to get what you want. Now, me personally, I'm not real demanding because I feel like if you have to force somebody to do something and it's not coming from their own heart, then who wants them to do it? You know what I mean? Like if you have to be on top of somebody all the time to make sure that they're doing the right thing, like, is that what you want? No. So I don't think you're going to have to threaten or be, you know, crazy about it, but I do think that you may have to lay down the law a little bit, which is fine. All right, well, let me see. Silver sneakers, I didn't do yet. It's Pisces. VH, what can you see for me in SK the Taurus? Okay, what's going on? SK the Taurus. Okay, you have balance coming into this relationship, and you also have a relationship that's going to be built on solid ground. However, it may not happen right away because it looks like one or both of you is not real prepared to move forward just yet. You have a wish around this situation. So you can really, this relationship is going to transform, but it's going to be a process. It's not going to happen overnight. So I would just kind of go with the flow of things because it looks like it may take off, it may back up, it may take off. So go with the flow of things because I think there's more to come from this situation. Ashmita, will we communicate more before or after we meet? Okay, will there be more communication after we meet than before? I think after there'll be more communication. Amorous general reading. General reading for amorous. You've got justice coming in around you, around a wish or something that you've been waiting for or hoping for. Feeling like finally the ship came in and you get what you want. There's also somebody coming in from out of the blue that may be with a love offer that could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Oh, Susie, his van for work has a tracer fitted now, so that it's the latest excuse among others for not coming. Oh, so in other words, he can't use his van to come and see you because they'll know that he took it out of town or whatever. All right, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it doesn't look like he's lying about that. I think that it did have something put on it. But, you know, and I had this argument once with, first of all, I don't even believe him, but that guy that I was off and on with for 10 years, he told me that because his cell phone was a work phone, which I don't believe it's a work phone. I don't believe it. But that he didn't want to text me or call me from it. He wanted to go through email because he didn't want them to know that he used his phone other than for work-related issues. Maybe it is a work phone. The point is that companies, and I worked for a company that gave company cars and cell phones out to a lot of the employees. And we had I was in the accounting department. My boss was an accountant. His boss was an accountant. They didn't travel for work. They traveled to and from the business. That was their traveling. You know, it's not like we also had a traveling salesman. Like you would give him a car because he needed it. But in my opinion, the CFO doesn't really need a company car because they're just driving to work like anybody else would. But the point is that these companies know that people use their cars and their cell phones for personal use. Nobody carries around 2 cell phones. Nobody goes out and buys a car and doesn't use it and, you know, like only uses it on the weekend. Nobody pays insurance on a car they're only going to use on the weekend. So yeah, I do believe that that's kind of a cheap excuse. Because, and I believe the same thing with my guy who, even though we're not seeing each other anymore, we're just friends now, I still only communicate with him through email because someone else is getting that phone bill. I wasn't born yesterday. You don't need to read the cards to know that. But, you know, it really makes me a little crazy that people come up with these excuses. Like if you've ever worked for a company that gives out cell phones and gives out cars, they don't expect that you're only going to use the car to go to and from work. They expect that that's going to be your main source of transportation. If you have to go to the doctor in the middle of the night or if you have to pick somebody up for the airport, you're going to use that car. So I do think that that's a cheap excuse. And that would hold true for anybody that was using it. Because companies, you don't, well, you can only use this to go to and from work. Why don't you just give me an allotment so I can take the bus? I mean, there's no perk in that then, really. I think I am up to VH. What's the Libra's current energy for me? She's sitting here like this. Are you praying? What's Libra, the current energy? Hard work and transformation around the situation. That's good. Very positive. Hard work and transformation. Okay. I'm on 2. There it is. What are Anu's true intentions for me? Well, they got a little bit of regret around this situation. Either regret for something they didn't do or they felt that they should have done better. I think they want to either make something up to you or they want to bring more balance into the situation. You have a wish around you, but it might be a little bit delayed. But it looks like they want to show you how much they appreciate you, if that makes any sense. That's what comes up. Jada, if it's possible, would you be able to tell me the personality of the guy who's genuinely interested in me? Okay, I'll try. Let me know if I've skipped anybody. Oh, I think I'm okay. All right. He may be a quiet type. He may be a quiet type that's very smart. And it may be somebody who might sound crazy, is really good in like math and analytical type things. They may be very grounded and down to earth, very hardworking, a solid person, like somebody who has good intentions and like someone who's working hard for the future, not someone who's kind of like carefree and like, whatever. Somebody who has a plan and knows what they want to do. Someone who's very grounded, down to earth, and extremely smart. My nose is running. Let me get a tissue. Okay. Miss Ronnie. How can he see my Facebook if he has me blocked and I have him blocked as well? He can be under somebody else's account. That has nothing to do with the cards, but I had a friend of mine, we actually don't even speak anymore because of this reason. She asked me for my password, and I didn't even question her. She was one of those people that I would have trusted her with anything. She would have been the kind of person that if I killed somebody, I would have been like, listen, I killed this guy. I need you to help me hide the body. She would be the person I would have gone to with that information. And what happened was, she asked me if she could use my sign-on, and I trusted her. You know, it wasn't that kind of a thing. I don't even go on Facebook. And at the time, I wasn't going on Facebook either. This was years ago. And I had no problem giving her, and I didn't even ask her why, but the only way that somebody needs your sign on is if someone's blocked them and they're spying on something, because otherwise she couldn't see anything more as me as she could her as she was herself. So I could see whenever she went on, I would get an email notification saying your account has been accessed by a foreign device. But it would give me the location. So I knew it was her because it was when she was at work in the town she worked in at the time she was at work, or it was at home at the time she would be home. So one day I asked her to just let me know if I have any messages. And she was like, played dumb. She was like, well, what's your password? And I'm like, what do you mean, what's my password? You sign on as me all the time. And then she lied about it. And I was like, you know, I gave you my password because I trusted you, and now you're fucking lying to me about it. Like, so, and then we had an argument about it, and I was like, you know what? You can't own it, then, because like the crazy things that I would do, I would confess them to her. I would be like, oh my God, it was 6 o'clock in the morning, it was snowing out, and I went jogging past his house. You know, like I would tell her that. And she would be like, oh, so what? He knows you're a runner. You know what I mean? Like, so for her to turn around and lie to me about it, I just felt like it was a kick in the face. Anyway, that's what he's doing. He's using somebody else's sign-on, or somebody else is looking at your page for him. That's what's happening. It's either that or he's created another account and he's friends with you on that account. But I think that has somebody else that's letting him see. That's what's going on. You got to watch these people because they find a way in. They're pretty slick. And if you don't have that, that kind of mind, like I would never think to borrow somebody else's password. It's Pisces. What's coming towards me in the month of March? I'm a Pisces too. Happy birthday. You may be feeling a little bit deflated or defeated in the beginning of March, but as the month progresses, you start to feel a little bit better. You're more in touch with your intuition, and you may have some adventure around you, a love of adventure, doing something new and exciting, something that maybe you've never done before, feeling a little bit more balanced. And towards the end of the month, as we move into the spring, you're going to be feeling great. You're going to be feeling, this here would be loved, abundance, prosperity, a general overall good feeling of what's coming towards you by the end of March. I think, you know, they say March goes in like a lion and out like a lamb. I think you might have that might be true for you this March. And maybe a little bit shitty and murky in the beginning. And then by the time we get towards the end, you may be feeling more of being surrounded by people that love you and feeling like life is moving forward and that you really can breathe a sigh of fresh air. Marth, did the Leo make it known to the Aries that we texted? I don't think so because the Hermit is here in reverse. So I would think he kept his mouth shut. Silver, why would JB want to record me if she is? Why would JB want to record me? Well, around her, she's got feeling betrayed and feeling stabbed in the back. I'm not saying that you did it or that she thinks that it was you, but she may be trying to catch the person that did it in a lie. So she may be recording things because she's trying to catch someone. You know, I had a phone conversation a couple of weeks ago with somebody that lied to me so many times in the one phone conversation that after I went back and like I replayed it in my mind, I was thinking, like, are you fucking stupid? Like, do you have any idea how many lies I just caught you in? But I kind of feel like having it on tape, you would be able to prove it. Whereas I don't have any proof of it. But this person was, I mean, I can't even begin. Anyway, Ella, how's DH feel about me? He's a Leo and I'm an Aries. Okay. How does DH feel? Got a love connection or you got love overflowing. He may be feeling regret about something that went on around this situation or that something he should have done differently. But basically he feels like the world is at his feet and he may be stepping out of his box and doing something out of character in a good way for you. I think that things could move forward for the two of you if that's what you're interested in. Oh, you're stretching, baby? Stretch it out. Where am I? Georgia Peach. Is RS going to ask me tonight or Saturday? All right, is RS going to ask to see me tonight? I think tonight. The thing is that it's hard to lock into 24 hours, 36 hours. I would say that he's going to ask soon to see you. Reza, what blessings are coming my way? Okay. You got love coming in. You have love and you have some financial stability coming in. I would say over the next 4 to 6 weeks, you should see a difference. Mimi, been seeing cars that look like my ex's. Is that a sign? Absolutely. Definitely. Anytime you see cars, license plates, people that look like the person, you get bizarre phone calls from like bizarre numbers. Seeing people, like if you glance at somebody or you walk in and you think you see the person, if they have a certain scent and you smell that scent, they wore a leather jacket, a specific kind of cologne, or they smell like cigarette smoke, they smell like alcohol, whatever it is. Yeah, those are all signs that either the person is coming around, you're going to be hearing from them, you're going to be running into them. Absolutely. And especially so if the person drives a car that's different. Like, if it's a Honda Accord in like silver, there's a lot of them around. But if it's something that's kind of unique, or it's a unique color, that's even more so. Lady, am I supposed to be a spiritual teacher? I think so. Yes. Yes, but this road is not going to be easy for you. You may go through some dark, rough times on your road to teaching and on your road to growing your own spirituality, which is really common for most people. But the Tower was here, which would indicate that you're either on the brink of one, or there should be coming up something kind of difficult that you're going to be dealing with on this road sometime this year. It could be an old wound, an old injury, something that you haven't totally gotten over yet. But yeah, and that, unfortunately, helps to be a better teacher. Alyssa, may I ask, what are the updated feelings on Martin's towards me? Okay. How is Martin feeling? How is Martin feeling? Oh, now look at that sour puss. She's got the saddest face when she's about to cry. It's really sad. Okay, he's feeling good. You got the wish card here, but you also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is positive. The Eight of Wands is here, which means your relationship with him can change overnight. The Hierophant is here, which means he's feeling spiritually connected to you. J-Mac, what makes Caitlin think I have other options? Well, there's a couple of reasons. She may know for sure that there's someone around you that's into you, because the Four of Cups is here, which would be an offer that's in front of you that you're not seeing, but other people may see it. So she may know for a fact that Susie Q is into you. It's also the Hanged Man here, where she feels like things between you and her can be a little bit stagnant and slow right now. And she feels like the Empress. So the Empress around you would be like, she feels you would be like a Greek god. So she may be looking at you like you're very attractive, and that there's a lot of reasons why people would want to be with you. And then it shows here that Justice is in reverse. So she may also be feeling like Justice wouldn't be on her side if you had other choices around you. You may choose to be with someone else. But these could also be some insecurities that run through her head that she doesn't even verbalize with other people. These just may be thoughts and ideas that are around the situation. I think it's good for her to think that you have other options. I do. I think that that's good. You know, you never really, like, I'm not saying that you have to have like a million things going on, but the person that's sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring, they don't ever get a phone call. It doesn't work like that. And it's the same thing, like, I always say this. I worked with a woman, Nancy, and she used to say, her father used to say, when one dog's eating, they all want to eat. Meaning, like, she would not have a date for months, and then all of a sudden, one guy would ask her out, and she would have 5 dates lined up. So it's that kind of thing. Like attracts like. If she thinks other people are into you, it makes you more attractive, just in general. Ashmita, has RJ got issues with work? It looks like he has mild issues, though. It doesn't look like it's anything too serious. Susie, it's my birthday next weekend. Will he come over? Happy birthday. Will he come over? Will he come over? I think so. You got 2 aces and you got the victory card. I think that he's going to come over. AJ, March 2020. Okay. March 2020. You may be feeling very grounded. You have a lot of earth energy coming in March, but also feeling a little bit regretful over something. You may be getting over an old heartache and putting it in the past and moving forward a little bit stronger, feeling like you're laying down the law, setting boundaries for people that may have taken advantage of you in the past. Moving into March, there's a fire sign around you and a water sign around you. A fire sign would be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And you may be feeling like finally your ship has come in and you're no longer waiting around for things to happen. Things are happening. You have some adventurous times, spontaneity coming in. Denny, where and when will I meet my new love? I can't tell you where and when. I just don't know that information. If I could tell everyone where and when they were going to meet their significant other, I would be very rich. I can tell you the sign possibly, and I can tell you in about how long, but I can't, I can't say you're going to meet him at McDonald's on Tuesday afternoon at 2:30. I just don't know that. And if anyone tells you that, I think that they're lying. I really do. It looks like you have a fire sign coming in, which would be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but you'll have to make a decision between that person and an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. The person that you choose will be kind-hearted, smart, down-to-earth, witty, and very headstrong. They're going to be a happy person, and it could be somebody that you've known from the past. So it doesn't have to be an old lover, but it could be somebody who you used to know, somebody you went to school with, somebody you used to work with. And it could happen between, the 2 of spades would be either sometime in February, which February is almost over, or the spades would be in the fall time. The fall time would be really hot. But it could be the kind of thing where you meet the person in February, but your relationship doesn't move forward until the fall. Marth, does the Aries think I genuinely like him? Yeah, he does. He does. Ella, will DH the Leo and I be in a committed relationship? %70 chance, yes, you guys will be in a committed relationship. Hannah, I was wondering when will my therapy appointment come in? I missed the call last time and haven't heard from them yet. Okay. When will we be getting called for therapy? Could be soon. It could be within the next 3 days. So today's Friday, maybe Monday. Miss Ronnie, I'm back on the dating site. Will it be successful? I don't want to die. I've watched too many Lifetime movies. I don't think you'll die. I think that the worst that happens with those dating sites that I've seen is you end up with someone who's married. Or you end up with somebody who you think is being exclusive to you, and then they either ghost you because they've been dating somebody else, or they're still dating other people and they're not upfront about that. But let's just check. Will there be success around the dating site? Some people have great success with it. I had a friend, her sister literally was on like every dating site for like 20 years. Never got anywhere. I mean, a lot of people ghosting her, or people that were married, she would find out like after she was into the relationship, which is the worst thing. If you know someone's married and like you're attracted to them, you can kind of be like, okay, he's off limits. But if you've been seeing this person for a few months and then find out that he's married, you know, now you're already kind of emotionally invested. Anyway, when she finally got married, she married someone who had nothing to do with those sites. You may have some good luck. You've got the Knight of Cups here. You also have the Page of Cups, and you have one Ace. You might have some good luck. I mean, I think, look, we're in a digital age. This is how people meet people. Years ago, people would go to bars, and then all of a sudden it was like, well, who do you want to meet in a bar, you know? Then you had that. But at least if somebody was out in a bar, you know, especially if it was like a Friday or a Saturday night, most likely they weren't married if they were out. Things are a little different now, but I think you may have some good luck around it. I mean, some people have great luck. I mean, sometimes I feel like I mean, in my life, when I went on 2 blind dates, they were both horrible, but I felt at that point like I was almost trying to sell myself like I was a used car, you know? But that was a really long time ago. I mean, I know things have changed. I think if you're open to it, you got some luck coming in. And, you know, you can always have that friend back up, call you with the emergency, or have somebody in the restaurant with you just to keep an eye. I had a friend who used to do that. She would go and meet somebody out, and she would have her brother in the restaurant somewhere just to keep an eye on things, because you don't know who these people are. But overall, I think most of the time, physical harm, no. Being screwed around, jerked over, and 2 times, well, that's a possibility. But that's a possibility with anybody. Marth, why is the Aries holding back to text me back? He's feeling burdened right now about something. Overburdened, and he may be busy. Like, he may be legitimately working on something right now, and he's just busy. And it's kind of like he's trying to figure something out, and he just doesn't have time to talk. Jada. Is Todd interested in girls with braids or curly hair? Okay, let's see. Does Todd like curly hair? Does Todd like curly hair better than braids? I don't think it makes a difference to him, because we got it's like 70% chance that he prefers curly hair, but it doesn't come up that he doesn't like braids. Please don't let that make your decision on your next hairstyle. Please get the hairstyle that you want, not what you think he would like, because I can tell you that doesn't work. But I do think that he likes either. If anything, he may prefer curly hair over braids. Thing is, a lot of times with guys, they'll notice if a girl looks good, but they don't always notice what it is about the girl that looks good. So I was going out with somebody one night, and he had said to me, I want to see what you look like with your hair straight. Now, my hair is very curly, and even when I straighten it, it's still like, I usually would make like curl the ends with the curling iron so that it doesn't look like hay. But I flat ironed my hair, and I have a lot of hair, and it takes a long time, and he didn't notice. He didn't notice. He had no idea. Henna, what will the person be like? The relationship that I'll have in the spring. Okay, what's this person going to be like? They're going to be a strong character who's very smart. They may be someone that's either into computers or very good with electronics. They may have some money. They're going to be a strong character physically and emotionally. And they're going to have a love of adventure, and there's going to be a lot of attraction between the two of you. Do not make that sad crying face. You make me feel terrible. Here, put you... It's the saddest face ever. Stop that. Miriam, will my finances improve before May? Okay, let's have a look. I think so. I think your finances are on the road to improving now. Angela, update on Marcus's feelings for me. He feels good. He feels like the world and spontaneity is around. If he's somebody from your past, he's coming back, if you haven't seen or spoken to him. If he's not someone from your past, somebody from your past is coming back, but your relationship with this guy is going to transform. He's looking to take things either to the next level, or he will be if he's not right now. Susie. What's the real reason his phone is off on the weekends? Does it have something to do with work? He doesn't want to get phone calls from work. He doesn't want to have to be, if he like on call and have to answer something if he gets it. It shows it's work related. That's what it shows. It's work related. Brianna, what's coming in for me in love and money in March? What is that sad puss, Avery? Okay, you got cause for celebration coming in around love and money in March. However, love may be a little bit slow, or it may be starting. There's passion around it, but it may not take off full force. It shows that when it comes to money, you're going to be feeling a lot more balanced and a lot less weighed down. Use your intuition. You may be working really hard on cultivating both love and money and being very successful at both of them. I think that you have success around money stronger first, where the love thing, it may take some more time. It may be like slow and steady. That's okay. It's still coming. Jay, how often does Caitlin get psychic readings on me? Okay, let's see. How often does Caitlin get psychic readings? It could be 5 times a month, or 5 times a month seems a lot. Every 5 months? No, that doesn't seem right. I'm going to go with at least once a month. That's what I'm thinking. Could be 5 times a month. I think frequently. More than you would think. L, why is Daryl holding back? You went back to sleep? He is holding back. He feels like he's got this is how he feels, okay? Something is destined to happen here. He's not ready to dive in. So he's kind of going slow and steady here, which is fine. There's a delay when it comes to his wish, and there's a delay around happiness, but he knows it's coming. So it's almost as if, this is going to sound crazy, but like he knows that his life is going to transform, and he's not 100% ready for that. So he's kind of putting it off. Like he knows it's going to happen. He knows it's going to happen, but I'm going to wait until I'm ready. So that's why it's taken some time. June, what will happen with Troy and the third party? Okay, what's happening with Troy and the third party? It's going to go up and down and backwards and forwards for a minute. So he's a Libra, right? We got the Libra card here. So it shows that first he may be feeling very appreciated by this third party and he may be liking what's going on, but then it's like his intuition is like something here isn't right and I'm not liking it. He stops putting in effort. But then it looks like the relationship comes back in and there's strength around it. He may be feeling victory and then she stabs him in the back. So I think it's going to go back and forth a bit before it finally ends. She may be taking him for a ride or something. And I think that he may put up with it for a little while. And then he either puts his foot down and gets out of there or she leaves for good. But it ends. June, will Troy return and why does he? Okay, let's see. He does return, and if that's what you wish, your wish comes true. Well, he returns because things didn't work out, and he realizes that he was an ass. That's what's going to happen. That's pretty common for that stuff to happen. They get burned bad, and then they go back to the person that was actually good to them that they treated like shit. And then it's your choice whether or not you want to take this guy back. All right, maybe we should cut off the super chats because this one here is going to need to eat. She dozed off again, but I know it's coming. Malika, Michael's current feelings. Okay. He's finally feeling like his ship has come in. He's getting over a betrayal or something that somebody stabbed him in the back. He's kind of feeling like he wants this relationship to transform between you and him. And he feels a little bit more financial stability, which means that he may be feeling like he's capable of doing a little bit more. And that, I know it sounds like, you know, love and life should not be based around how much money we have, but sometimes it gives that the person that's been struggling, like they feel a little bit more confident. And I think that that may be happening with him. He may be feeling a little bit more confident in his own right, and he may be a little bit more eager to come forward or do things with you now. I think things are going to start to move forward, even if it's slow and steady. Jada, is T interested in a girl who works in clothing or up front? Okay, is Jay interested in a girl that works in clothing? I don't think in clothing. I'm only getting a 33% chance. Is he interested in someone that works up front? There's more of a chance that he's interested in the girl up front, but it's not, it doesn't come out very strong. Marth, will Aries talk back, and if so, when? I don't think, I think you might have to wait a little while. It doesn't look like he's going to answer right away. It may take some time. Like maybe a couple of days even. Ashmita, is RJ worried after my last message? I'm only getting 33% chance that he's worried. I don't think so. I don't think it's not coming up strong with worry. High vibration, what's the upcoming week going to bring? Some transformation and some adventure coming in for next week. You may be doing something out of the ordinary. It looks like a very positive week next week. Fun, carefree times, doing things out of the ordinary. All right. Moderators, you can get your questions in. And in the meantime, I'll try to pull up some of these people that I haven't gotten to. RR, Rara. Can I get a reading on the situation with my love interest? How is he feeling and what is he up to? Okay. Rara. He's focused on something that has to do with either work or school. So this would be focused on a new project or endeavor that is something that you do all day. So if you guys were in school, they're very well appreciated. So I think he may even be getting promoted to boss or moving up in the company. It looks like a lot of that's going on around him is him taking off his restraints and moving forward, either in, like I said, school if he's in school, or work if he's a worker. Use your intuition when dealing with him. Yeah, there's a lot going on work-wise. He may even have some decisions and choices around him when it comes to work. SARS, what's the third party work romantic involvement with another woman? Okay, the third party shows up where? What's the third party about? It could be somebody around work. And I don't think that it's going to last very long. It may be a fleeting moment because it looks like there's a lot of indecision around their relationship or the situation. It may just be a fleeting moment, that third party. Okay, Katrina wants spirit messages. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. King of Fire, focus, 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 communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Focus. Focus your energy, your mental energy on what it is you want. Taurus, what is Themis going to do with me now after all these changes in his life? I think that, well, here's the Taurus. I think that he's going to be looking to reconnect with you. It could be some of these changes that kind of bring him back to you. I think that these changes may be working with you, not against you. However, I still think that you're going to meet somebody else. So let's just see. Let's see what happens. He may be the one that ends up crying. Oh, this here is getting low battery. And if he's the one that ends up crying, you know what? That's what he would deserve. So, you know, I wouldn't really feel sorry for him. Brandy. I want to stop thinking about Deverick because there's no effort put in. No communication at all. Okay, so I can tell you that the guy that I dated off and on for 10 years, he finally did something that really frosted it, ended it, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. It's my choice who I give my love to, and I'm not loving him anymore. So this is my advice. If you want to get over someone, best thing that I can tell you to do is to pull back all of your energy from them and cut off everything that reminds you of them. So for example, if a song reminds you of them and it comes on the radio, shut it off. If you have clothing of his, get rid of it. If there are, whatever reminds you of him, or when he pops into your head, you just stop thinking about him and go do something else, something to take your mind off of it. You know, it's really painful to feel like you're waiting around, waiting to hear from somebody and feeling like everybody else's life is moving forward and you're kind of sitting there like, you know, like, what the fuck, what about me? So my suggestion is to, and it may take some time, it doesn't happen overnight, but cut them out of your life, like energetically. Anything that you have of theirs, get rid of it or put it out of sight. If you can't get rid of it, put it in a box, put it in the back of the closet, forget about it. And then you just kind of do what you can to stay busy. I got to a point where I was like, you know what? I just can't do this anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'm done with this. And I didn't look back. I made the decision and I went forward and I got over it. I mean, I'm going to say that happened in April of, I'm going to say it was 2012. I think it was April of 2012. I might have seen him November of 2012. Might have been the last time I actually saw him for whatever reason. I can't remember now if I saw him in the November before that happened or the November after it happened. I think it was the November before I saw him. It was the last time I saw him. And then I didn't meet anyone else until February of 2014. So it was a long time, but you know what? I get over it. I get over it. So that would be my suggestion. Oh yes, I'll show you Dylan and Avery. Let me just do Mel's question first. The get under someone else is great advice, but unfortunately for some people, and I'm one of those people, if I don't feel a connection, then I don't want to do that. I wish I could, but I have to feel something first. It's really annoying. All right, I'll do Malapale. Hang on. Is A planning on leaving E soon? Okay. They're not going to last forever, but I don't see a breakup coming up immediately. It may take some time. It could take at least a couple of months. Is Mel still here? I think Mel is here, right? And then did I do all the moderators? All right, I'm going to wait for Mel. I'm going to show you. Here is Avery. Hang on. Oh, she's waving. All right, and now let's see. Where's Dylan? I hope my house here isn't a total mess. And you know what? I don't even care. Hang on. This is what Dylan is doing right now. And he was rolling over on his back. All right. This one fell asleep again, but she's going to have to eat, I know, because it's been a while. Right, what time is it now? It's probably almost 2 o'clock. And she ate right before I did the first live stream. Mel, love reading for the month of March. Okay. What's going on in March? What's going on in March? You have a water sign coming in. A water sign that may have some decent money around them. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be someone who there's a lot of attraction, like you and this person may be very attracted to one another, and it may be something that you have to step out of your box. Oh boy, the Empress is here. So maybe taking a leap of faith or giving somebody a chance who you normally wouldn't. Somebody who may not be your usual type, but they're going to treat you like you're an absolute goddess, and you're going to be feeling really good about this person. I can't swear it's going to happen in March because timing is such an issue, but you know, with this card, just be careful if you don't want children. Otherwise, this card is the best, one of the best cards you can get when you're talking about love, money, love, abundance, feeling like you're being treated like royalty. Like this would be being treated the way you ought to be treated. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I have to go. I'm going to have to go to either urgent care for the stupid eye exam or pharmacy. I call the pharmacy to ask them if they do it, and they tell me to leave a message. No one calls me back, but I would rather go to the pharmacy than have to take her into an urgent care. Maybe I'll stop by that pharmacy and see if they do it, and then if I have to go to the other place, I will. You know, I get so annoyed. All right. I can't swear that I'm going to come on before, but I'll definitely be on sometime tonight. If I get everything done that I need to get done, I'll come on twice tonight. Otherwise, it might be until, I might not be able to get on until like maybe 8 o'clock tonight, because I got the okay that I can go back to exercising. So even though I can't run yet because I can't put her in the jogging stroller yet, I can do some other exercise, which I'm going to have to start. So I'm going to try to walk with her today. It's kind of cold, so we probably won't stay out too long. But then I'm going to do something. And I'm also going to do some videos on whether or not I'm going to do a tarot reading, what do you call it, course, and getting back into shape, which is going to be, I got 50 pounds I have to lose. Between 50 and 60 I have to lose to take me back to where I was before I got pregnant. So it's going to be a road. It's going to be a road ahead of me. And, oh, I didn't do brandy? All right, hang on. So, there's going to, yeah, I may document that on how I'm losing the weight. Although for someone like me that's going to have a lot of weight to lose, the weight may come off a little bit faster than for someone who only has a couple of pounds. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. People always like tips on that, what worked for one person. I'm looking for Brandy's question. Brandy, can you just post it again? Oh, why is there no communication? Okay. Why is there no communication? Well, he's feeling regretful. He's feeling like justice hasn't been served, and he's feeling like a loser with this card in reverse. He maybe feels like the Tower's in reverse. This is a minor disaster. But he feels like he has no choices, which would make me think that either he thinks that you don't want to speak to him, or he thinks that he screwed you over and that you won't speak to him. I don't know how you feel about reaching out to him, because you may be waiting a long time to hear from him. You know, sometimes these guys, and I hate this attitude, oh, well, you know, I'm a bad boy, or, you know, I'm so cool that, you know, I hurt women, and then, you know, oh, she isn't going to want to talk to me. I mean, I've heard that bullshit before. So rather than manning up and owning what they did, they kind of take the easy way out. You may want to think about reaching out to him if it means that much to you. I hate that bad boy bullshit. You know, like, it may be endearing at 17, but, you know, acting like you think you're James Dean when you're like a grown man, you're an asshole. Nobody finds that to be amusing anymore. It doesn't work. But I've heard it a lot, and I've seen that a lot. Oh, well, I didn't think that, she would want to hear from me because, I really hurt her. Fuck you. But, sometimes these guys, they act like who the hell they are. Yeah, she's never going to get over you, buddy. All right, let me go. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.